actually need to like.
I already started up the stream and I didn't. It's never mind. Don't say anything stupid.
It's already started?
No, not yet. Well, they can hear us.
All 6 of them?
Yes.
The blanket.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Go back.
Hold on, it'll be funny. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Started.
Why are you sitting so?
No, what the
fuck is that?
Okay, production value.
Okay, now. Why are you sitting so weird, guys?
Oh, fuck off.
Look, welcome to podcast, Screwed Up Podcast. What number are we on now, boys?
7,
8.
We're on Screwed Up Podcast number 8.
I lost count.
We're here today with Vincenzo, with Max, and don't forget we've got Kevin the Potato. Kevin is going to be one of our regular guests.
Oh, wait.
Kevin!
Oh my god!
Jeez.
It's Kevin!
Oh, yeah.
That was the cringiest thing.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to Screwed Up Podcast, Kevin. How are you?
Finally.
Fucking great. How are you?
Not so bad, not so bad. I see that you got that baseball cap off your head.
It took long hours of surgery, but you know, here we are.
Okay, you good?
I wear a hat like once a week, tops.
No, he doesn't.
You always wear a hat.
Yeah.
I'm not always. I wear a hat like once a week.
I was in the city center last Saturday when we did the podcast, and you said you didn't come because you were so hungover.
Yeah.
And I saw you in a hat with your girlfriend in a spot in Rinnik.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah. And busted in a hat,
Yeah.
no less. I thought it was a UFO actually, but
Do
it was
you
just Kevin in his
bust
hat.
It's seriously
In a
like
hat?
once a week. I wear a hat.
I mean, you look.
Look at this
I got what you
magnificent
Thank you.
hair
Fuck
and tell
me.
me that I wear
Please.
a hat more than.
Yeah. Okay. We saw each other on Friday and on a beach bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, within 15 minutes of you sitting with us, honorable lady, which name I will not reveal, asked
Jacinta.
me. No. Ask me if you're single.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
They'd never-
Unfortunately,
I'm not. You know.
no. Well, fortunately, no. I should say.
I mean,
I should say fortunately. That's how this goes, right?
It's-
Fortunately, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You handsome bastard.
Yeah.
It's the accent, I think.
Yeah, I mean, guys, though, like,
That's funny because like I was talking to some friends back
Yeah.
home. The Midwestern American accent of like if you were to talk to Americans, like it's just the most like there's like this southern drawl, like people from like Texas. Sometimes like a girl from Texas has an accent that can be like really appealing.
Yeah.
The Midwest has like
appealing.
The Midwest has like none of that though. So like some people say like, oh, you have the American accent. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm from the Midwest. We talk like fucking losers. I don't know. It's weird.
But the Polish people don't have the ear for American accents.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No.
If you if you hear Texas accent, it's gonna sound like Texas accent.
Or Alabama.
Or Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's serious. It's serious.
Yeah.
I guess we should touch on the fact why you're dressed like an absolute twat.
You didn't say anything. I greeted you at my home, and you didn't say a word. No.
It's the delayed first impression.
No, he just kept it for the podcast.
Yeah. No, I guess I should say that, like, we often see you wearing that outfit, and I guess I really just want to know, and all our viewers, particularly Billy from Bangladesh, wanted to know, how does it make you feel?
Billy is a loyal listener of the Screwed Up Podcast, isn't he?
It's comfy.
I
You can
went,
tell.
I went to a corporate party in that outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you bust nuts in it?
That was kind of my. Has it ever? How often is this washed?
Like,
Very frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like-
fart when I sleep, so it's getting smelly.
Oh,
Do you
sleep?
wear that when you sleep?
Yeah.
Like daily?
No, I sleep at night, so.
Well, okay, nightly.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's wait.
Nice.
Look, that's still there.
No,
Nice.
fuck off. That was nice. That was a good comeback. No, yeah, I wear it with windows open because it's hot as fuck in it.
Not because you're smelly.
But like you sleep every night in that.
Yeah, almost every night. Yeah.
I thought that was just like a gag
No, it's
thing.
comfy.
No,
It's- Jesus, fuck off.
How
How do you look?
I'm actually surprised you're wearing like jeans. Yeah.
It's-
like
I'm not
short
wearing jeans, I'm wearing
quote
shorts.
unquote jeans.
Yeah. Half
Usually
jeans.
you wear like sweatpants and shit like that, which
Yeah,
is
I do
fucking
because they're
annoying.
comfortable. So I can see where he's
Not
coming
in the
from.
fucking city though. Yeah.
What? Sweatpants are still comfortable in the city. What makes the city make them any less comfortable?
You're so defensive of your sweatpants.
Yeah.
Every time someone brings
You
up,
have a pair of sweatpants with fucking holes in it.
and you still
No, I don't.
wear them.
Oh, that might not be you.
Yeah, exactly. So take
It's
it
so
back.
He's
disgusting.
poking holes in your story.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, but I like it. I like it. That's why we brought you here
That's why I'm
for
here.
bad jokes.
That's what I'm here for.
Guys, I just wanted to say something today.
Oh.
I
Just
came
don't
up
don't
with
cry.
another idea, a masterful idea,
Mm.
an ingenious plan,
Oh, here we go.
and it involves music.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
And it's really, really a simple idea. I've got 4 groups of paper here, and on each piece of paper, there's 4 in each bundle. There is a lyric from a song, okay? And each bundle is lyrics from the same singer or same group, okay? So you're going to have 4 lyrics, okay? I'm going to give each of these to all the participants today, and what you need to do during the whole podcast is try to get those lyrics into normal conversation without being caught.
All right.
Nice.
Without being caught.
Without being caught.
And if I if Vincenzo tells the lyrics and I know that it is a lyric,
you have
do
to
I get a prize or something?
You have to shout potato.
Does it all have to be in one chunk, or can I kind of break up?
If
Like-
you no, you can't
obviously
break it
not
up.
saying one word at a time, but,
But
like
you know
half
the
and
lyrics
half,
already,
kind
so that's
Yeah, but like I made the game so. So you have to say the full lyrics. Some of them are short, some of them are long, some of them are easy to slip in, some of them are not.
Okay.
Okay, and it also you might get lucky. So there are 4 different bands with very diverse types of music.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Are we counting points? Sorry, are we counting points? If I catch someone, there is 1 point for me.
But if you slip it in
If you slip
You lose
it,
a point.
if you slip it by, then just make a mental note of it, and then we'll
Okay.
we'll count them at the end. And whoever wins gets to rub the potato's bottom.
or eat the potato. You actually get to take home and cook, Kevin.
No,
don't do
no, we're
that.
not we're not cannibals, Kevin. Okay, so I'm gonna hand them out. I don't know which is which because it's all backwards.
Sure.
So, oh wait, this one.
Yeah.
He acts like
It's
he hasn't
3.
been preparing
Okay,
this all
okay.
week.
Okay, who wants the first one? That's the best
Me.
way to do it.
I want
okay.
number 2.
So what I want you to do is just look at who your band is. It's on that, and then look at your lyrics, but don't let other people see.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing. Your band is here, and the lyrics are here. Try not to let anyone see.
Jesus.
These are your ones.
You know it's transparent.
Oh,
Vincenzo.
these are gonna be okay.
Try not to say. Try not to show what your band is.
Okay, this is gonna be difficult.
Oh, that's perfect.
Now remember, you have to try and slip it in. So, oh god.
Okay, I think I got this
Yeah. You can get a few of them in, I think.
for sure.
Okay, but you are not allowed to call someone out.
I'm not allowed to call anybody out.
Okay.
That's absolutely fair. But you're allowed to call me out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what it's-
that's just going to be going on during the game.
yeah.
During the podcast.
Sure.
But we're just going to try
I feel
and
like now I'm gonna be looking at everybody, like waiting to see when they look down.
if we're glancing down, yeah.
That makes it a little more obvious.
Look, this couldn't be much more from the heart. This game, it really means a lot to me. Okay, so let's begin talking about interesting stuff. What happened this week, boys?
I started playing lacrosse this week.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
with the guys?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so yesterday I went to the first of my practices.
Yeah.
So I was shocked that you had lacrosse in Poland.
Sadly
I
true.
did not see that one coming.
Okay, you busted. That was too easy. Fuck me.
What did he say?
I can't say. That was too easy.
I said Sabo True to the watchers. That's actually a Metallica lyric, a Metallica song, and I got busted. What you don't know, guys, is I've already got one past you.
Fuck off. Really?
Yeah. I'm already 1 point up. Okay, but anyway.
Okay, how is the level in America and in Poland? Comparison.
So from what I heard, there was a few of the better players were not there yesterday. But even said, I was actually impressed. There were I was not, so I haven't played in a few years, but I was kind of I was texting my brother played, and I was kind of expecting like, oh, this is like Polish guys like just figuring out this lacrosse thing, and there was actually a couple guys, like I definitely was not the best player on the field.
Oh, sure.
And that like actually kind of surprised me, even though I haven't played in a few. I just thought that nobody had ever played here. Like I was surprised. So it was fun. There were some good players, and we'll see what
There's a
happens.
couple. There's one Canadian, I think, or American. There's a couple of Americans already.
So
there.
you're going to continue to
Yeah.
oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
they have some gear for me, and
Right. Yeah, because buying gear here would be annoying, right?
Yeah.
To-
No, and I have gear back home, but I've already looked into mailing snowboards and shit.
Yeah,
It's just too expensive. So
Right.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So Polish lacrosse is a thing for my American friends that are gonna be watching this. I'll send the
And
link
we
out.
actually in Wrocław, this team is the best one in the country.
Yeah.
You know, by far. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we've been to Krakow for a match last week, and it was tough. And because some of the matches I watched them play was always like they went 18-1 with guys from I don't know, from other cities, but this one was tough. It was actually fun to watch.
Do you know like the rules? Like, do you know what you're watching? Or is
Yeah,
it
so
just...
Killian would tell me every time I don't know anything, something. So he will tell me, but I don't know. It's quite easy. It's an American game. What can be so?
It's like from trying to be objective. Like I've played my whole life, but trying to be objective, like it's a pretty fun sport. I mean, it's high scoring. It's you get a lot of stuff. So I was happy with that. I was pretty excited to find a team here, and
Right.
something to do.
You've got the physique for it. Look, my ball's shaking even thinking about it.
No, because it's,
No, it's not my foot.
No,
It
that's
is.
my
It's
foot.
my balls.
oh,
Oh, it's his foot. Oh, you're a fidget.
Yeah.
are you Vincenzo too? That's
Not
so fucking
always,
annoying.
yeah. And I crack my knuckles like 100 times a day.
That doesn't.
It's
bother
like
me.
nervous habits.
Yeah, that's.
Are you
so hard.
nervous?
No.
Tell me about it.
have you guys got any like bad habits that you?
Yeah,
wanna
definitely. How do you call it?
Biting your nails.
Yeah,
Biting
that's
your nails?
disgusting. Yeah.
Mm.
I can't. I have a little gap in my teeth.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Oh, that would be
actually-
so perfect to put
Yeah, I
your
can't.
fucking nail in there.
Like if I have like pizza or something, I can't bite all the way through the cheese.
Oh shit!
It's the most annoying shit.
So the cheese just comes out like a long
Yeah.
string.
You know those like you have like
fuck.
little problems with your life that like
Okay.
it's not a problem, but it's just annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
That's-
diabetes or something.
That's my.
Does that make you look
That's
like
my diabetes.
diabetes? That must make you look like a really disappointing beaver. Where you just can't.
Oh, if I was a beaver, I would be the fucking shittiest beaver of all
Just leaving shit
the
behind.
world. Yeah.
You're like, I just can't finish the cheese.
So you guys know beaver is like a word for vagina.
Yeah.
No,
Vagin.
tell me more.
So there's this game, you know, where you have something on your forehead and you have to guess what it is, and you would ask questions.
Yeah.
and
We-
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had this game, so I was with my friend Sean, who will probably be watching this. I was with his family, and I had beaver, and I don't remember the exact series of questions, but I think the second question in was, do you eat this? And we had all been drinking heavily, and his mom was crying laughing. She fucking lost it. It was one of the funniest experiences of my life. And then his dad was obviously all embarrassed after he saw how hard his mom was. It was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Probably couldn't wait to what? Nothing.
You're just salivating.
We were on a boat too, so you know.
Oh.
I lost one of my cards here.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you seen in Wrocław? We live in Wrocław. No one's watching this. Why am I explaining?
You have to explain it to our
No.
loyal fans. Billy in Bangladesh will thank you in the future.
Yeah, so in Wrocław there was a guy. So the season for motorcycles began quite some time, like 2 weeks ago. It didn't begin yet, but already there are massive amounts of motorcycles going around. So go on.
I have a story about your motorcycle. Vincenzo has a Harley Davidson, and he for the winter. Sorry that I interrupted you.
Yeah, go on.
He had his motorcycle in his room. You know, the first fucking floor. So it's
He
not a
slept
fucking
with his
problem.
motorcycle
And
in
you
the
know what?
onesie.
Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, he was like, "Oh, by the way, to put the motorbike in his room, there was like 4 guys helping him. That's
Oily guys.
How much does it weigh? Like
250, I think.
250
Kilograms, yeah.
kilograms, yeah. Which is
So for
like
my American friends, don't even worry about it.
yeah, it's like 2 million. You know,
At least $2 million.
Pounds at least.
Of
so
cheese.
3 weeks ago, he was like, I was coming. I came from work, and he was like, I think we can, you know, put the motorcycles down on the street, just 2 of us, no problem. I was like, yeah, okay, no problem, okay. Let's take it. Yeah, sure. He almost fucking kill us. If the neighbor wouldn't come passing by and help us, these 2 guys, we would be fucking dead now. That's
fun.
not even funny.
It was fun.
He got me so fucking looking crazy right now. It was crazy.
It was fun. I mean, yeah. I was excited. I was excited because the sun was out and I wanted to ride a bike, and
That thing's got to be a fucking chick magnet.
I don't know.
You definitely.
Okay.
Oh,
you
you
okay.
slip one in.
No.
He slipped one in. You missed it. That was
that?
That was
good.
fucking amazing.
I did not catch it.
It was so obvious. I don't know how you didn't catch it.
I
I
would
was
never
locked
say
into
these
the motorcycle
words.
story.
I would never say these words.
No, but like seriously, how many girls have you picked up from the motorcycle?
No,
I know you like can't give an honest question in case she's watching. But
none.
like you can give a little wink, like just turn away from the camera.
The amounts of wings I get. No.
Yeah, he just like he'd have an epileptic fit.
Yeah. So anyway, the season began, and
Change the topic pretty quick.
yeah. And already there was a couple of deaths in Wrocław.
Oh,
only in Wrocław.
Death Watch, good.
Yeah, but there was one. It wasn't funny, but like you don't see this one every day. If Max, okay, that's a new feature on our show.
Look at that production, bitch.
The production of this is astounding me as I
Okay.
every moment that I'm
Just wait before I fuck it up.
here. It's getting more impressive as we go along.
Just
Look
go
at that.
full
Okay.
screen.
Look at that, guys.
Go.
Come on.
And
Full
just-
screen.
This is Wrocław. So
Okay.
So Wrocław is beautiful. It doesn't look impressive because that's the part of Wrocław that is shitty, actually.
Americans,
that's
you still
a
wanna come
road.
visit. It's beautiful.
Look, that's a motorcycle in front.
Okay.
Look what happens. Bang.
Oh shit!
Oh, dear.
Deer!
It was deer.
He dead?
Oh.
He dead?
He dead?
No, he survived.
He survived.
But he's obviously knocked
He's
out.
fucked
Oh
up.
no, he is down for the count.
Oh dear God.
Oh,
Look at the reaction of the
Bless
people.
her.
So
bless her. Fuck
no,
me.
she did a great job. The guy in the Mercedes, or what the fuck is that? That's a doctor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Bless them. Jesus,
He's
nice.
taking his sweet ass time for being. the
Also,
doctor.
he jumped out.
Yeah, out of
Oh.
nowhere.
Have you guys ever hit a deer? Like,
Yes.
is that common to hit a deer driving and
Oh,
stuff here?
very, very
Yeah,
common.
it's the same back in Michigan. There's a fuckload of deer,
Yeah.
and I hit a deer on the highway going 70 miles an hour one time. I don't even know
Jesus.
what the fuck that is in kilometers. It's on a highway, so like 140, something like that. I don't know.
That's sound speed. Yeah,
Just fucking smoke this thing though. It was-
yeah. But you can wreck your car. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
wreck your
So-
Get
I
killed if a
got
deer hits
pretty
you.
lucky, but it smashed in a headlight. And
Oh, yeah.
the
So you
bumper
got
was a
lucky
bit
because-
fucked up, but yeah, nothing
Yeah,
really
so
serious.
me and my friend, he was Christian. He was driving, and we hit that baby deer, and it
Bambi.
Bambi
It
was
was
a fucking elephant. So
What?
we hit that
Bambi
and
was
we
a deer.
fucked up the radiator. You know,
Hold on,
of
I
the
think
car.
Yeah,
I think we need to step back.
just
Bambi was a what?
Elephant.
Bambi
Baby
was a-
elephant.
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
Seriously?
But you fucked up as well. Bambi wasn't killed. His
She
mother.
was shot.
His
Her mother.
Yeah.
Her.
What?
Bambi's a fucking baby deer. Type in Bambi. Type in Bambi.
You're looking for Dumbo for
Dumbo.
200.
Fuck off.
Put it on.
You have to put it on.
That was an honest mistake. Fuck off, fucking
It can
King
be an
Lion.
honest, stupid
Mufasa,
mistake.
fuck off.
You earned it.
Max, you
I'm
earned
not
it.
wearing it again.
Okay.
The entire
a vote.
world knows
Who
who Bambi
votes?
is.
Who votes? Max should put it on. 2 on 2. 3 on 2. 3 on 1.
The entire world knows Bambi.
It's a
Jesus.
fucking Dumbo, Bambi. That's the fucking same thing. Jesus.
Dumbo, the flying deer.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing anything for this fucking podcast ever again.
Cannot
Fuck
wait
you.
until next week. I already have so many ideas, and they all involve telling the difference between two types of animal.
I'll be fine. I'm a survivor, so fuck that.
Jesus.
Oh. Was that? I'm a survivor? Yeah?
Busted!
So you got the short ones. I got fucking paragraphs.
That was
over
the
here
short
that
one,
I'm
yeah.
trying to...
Fuck. That was too obvious.
You almost got it through.
Fuck.
You got to pass
It was,
Vincenzo, I think.
it was a good effort.
I think if you'd
Alright.
followed up with something directly
You
after.
needed to keep the flow. I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't stop.
Oh,
The
God.
pause was too much.
Yeah, so about the motorcycle thing, you started doing it last year, right? Or was it last year you got your motorbike? What's the feeling that you get when you're out on the road? What does it feel like? Because I'm considering getting a motorbike in the future as well. What's the benefits of it?
Actually, I was telling Max that every time it's obviously I've just started, so maybe that's the fact. But I'm getting a feeling of fear, but it's out of respect, not out of it's
Good.
it's
You need to be.
yeah, and it's because it's it's big. It's like you can kill yourself on a bicycle, but hit your head. But on that thing, you can do. It's on that thing. The difference between a car is you don't have to make a mistake yourself.
Mm-hmm.
A car can just poke you on the street and you could be dead. So
Yeah,
you just have to be
respect
respectful, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like it, and it's a pussy magnet. Yeah.
The thing is sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have you been on any we'll say journeys with this thing?
Yeah, not very long, because a Harley, this kind of Harley, is not a touristy thing. But yeah, 200 kilometers one way, so that's I don't know, 4,000 miles or something. That's one way. That's
Allegedly.
manageable
it's
distance.
scientific, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should ask you about your podcast, because you entered the podcasting
Oh.
realm.
So I get a plug here?
Yeah, you get a plug.
You ate all the wings you can.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hi, I've got a podcast.
Maybe I can add a whole one listener here. No, it's a sports.
Oh, how dare
it's,
you.
Nobody gives a shit
Yeah,
about what I talk
right.
about. He gives a flying fuck about what I talk about.
Fucking longest.
No, it's about university sports. And one specific university is the one I went to. Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Wait, you went to university?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah. You
Oh.
hired me for a reason.
I didn't hire you.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody else out there.
Oh, you're American? Okay,
For those who don't know, Cahill is technically my boss.
yeah,
so-
a shit of a boss. But
Oh, yeah. He just be shining these all day.
All day. That's actually wake up, priority 1, shine Cahill's balls. Priority 2, actually do something productive.
Hey, shining my balls is productive.
They're too small to be productive.
Yeah.
Burn.
No, it's a Michigan State is the university I went to, and I basically talk about university sports in Ireland and in Poland aren't really a thing, right?
No.
In Europe in general.
Drinking, I think, is our university
Yeah.
sport.
In the U.S. too, we have the obvious. The Michigan State drinking team is comprised of about 55,000 students.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, we have.
How many?
Our
Sorry, I
university
didn't.
is 55,000 students.
Okay.
And then in university sports in the U.S. are really popular. Our American
because
football
you
team,
said drinking team.
yeah, like a
Students.
Okay.
yeah, all the students.
55,000. That's
Students,
not that many, is it?
Just
That's
Oh.
only one.
Students.
That's only one uni.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's one of the bigger in the country.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so our university, just to give people an idea who don't really know why it's popular or how popular it is, our American football team at Michigan State, just our university, we have a stadium that holds about almost 70,000 people. Our basketball arena holds like 18,000.
Jesus.
And our football stadium is the second biggest in the state of Michigan. Like, not in the country, like in the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
There's one that's 101,000 people for university sports.
It's a fucking lot of potatoes.
Yeah, that's a lot of potatoes.
So, in theory, there should be a lot of people to listen to my podcast, but I think there's like 18. So,
Okay. We're gonna push
climbing
the
the
ladder.
ladder. We're climbing the
Every
ladder.
time I go into Twitter, there's you're liking like the shit like sports, university sports and stuff like that.
It's big in the
Yeah.
US,
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge. Yeah.
But he's marketing himself. What are we doing?
Yeah. What the fuck are you guys doing, you lazy assholes?
What the fuck do you need, fucking dickhead? I do all the work.
This is
You came
technology.
here.
This is technology, and you're doing a very, very good job.
So
Calm down,
to
angry
give,
banana.
To give the viewers like a backstory, I walk into this podcast and I say, "Hey guys, like,
Don't say
let's what are the viewers like? What do people want to see? What do people want to hear about?" And I get a unanimous, all three of them at the same time. Fuck the viewers. And there's like 5 of them. I don't give a flying fuck what they have to say about what we do or what we say. So that's how they feel about you guys. And I'm here to bring the background and what goes on behind the scenes.
I just
Yeah,
want to
you're
say that
insider.
we don't include Billy in Bangladesh.
Billy, no.
Billy is
I
the
will
best.
say Billy he holds a special place in
Yeah.
the Screwed Up Podcast heart, the collective heart.
Jesus.
So Billy, if you're willing, we're gonna keep a place for you on the podcast whenever you feel like joining us.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
if you can afford it. So get saving because you don't earn a lot of money in those sweatshops, boy.
Wouldn't it'd be like fucking hilarious if we got like an Indian guy next week on the podcast? Just name it Billy.
Just name it Billy. It.
Him.
Fuck
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Only-
First colored and now it.
Yeah.
No,
Jesus.
it's
How dare you?
How dare you actually? I think we should get Eric on so you can insult him now.
Okay, it could be a she as well. So fuck all of you guys.
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, I'm right.
There's
Billy.
to be
Billina?
fair, no. I've heard Billy as a girl.
Oh, actually, you're right.
Mm.
Yeah, there
Suck
are
on my balls.
Billies. There are
Yeah.
Billies.
Dude,
Yeah, but-
Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a Cameron Diaz. Cameron is like a super normal guy name in the U.S. And
It is a little
She was
bit gay.
hot.
But
I
it-
think she's the only woman I've ever heard with the name Cameron.
Actually.
Yeah, but Cameron's such a pussy name.
It is.
Okay,
No, I
pull that up.
will
Pull that up.
not
She
disagree
did
with that.
soft porn that is on YouTube.
Cameron
We
Diaz.
did.
Yeah.
What?
Just pull that up.
Put it up, Max. That's your job now.
I don't.
I think
I need
it's
a-
gonna be on YouTube, but I don't know.
We can't put on the other tube.
Define soft, but where's the line? What's the
There's
line?
no
Is there a
dick.
technical line?
Is there nipple?
Like,
I
is
think,
the
yeah.
actual nipple like you can show like boob but not nipple?
Is it? But is it
How
a
does that
nipple, nipple or a prosthetic nipple?
It's
see shit here.
it's
Soft band?
yeah. It's just go with it. It's just
Like, is there like honestly? Is there a line?
Look.
Like, what is the line? Soft porn and hard
Soft
porn.
porn and
You
hardcore
can.
porn.
Yeah.
Again, I think we
Look.
need. I think.
just pull it up.
Oh, that
No, can
is that her?
Can we pull it?
It's on YouTube. It's not going to do
Oh,
anything.
low budget.
I
dirty
mean,
video.
yeah, someone's gonna sue us. Just
Cameron
watch
Diaz with
them.
their low budget. Is that Cameron Diaz?
It is, yeah.
Are
She
you
was
sure?
like 21.
21. Or she
Yeah.
looks different.
She's still hot.
She is, yeah.
Oh, it is
fuck?
kind of
Kevin, what are you
cheap
doing?
dungeon porn.
Is it dungeon porn?
I don't know. I've never watched porn.
Nothing's
What
gonna
is the
change my
site?
world. I still love
Scandalic?
Cameron Diaz.
Scandalic?
Scandalic. How do you know that's? Have you been zooming in? Is that because that's hard to tell? It's Cameron Diaz.
That's
That is her. That is her.
so
That's
is-
not her. That's
Angelina Jolie.
That's the that's the
Who's-
actress
who's
that
the guy,
did
though?
Titanic.
This guy, I think that's Brad Pitt.
So nothing's going to
that's not
change
soft
my
porn,
world.
that's
I
a
think
photo
that
shoot.
Cameron Diaz is still an innocent comedy, romantic comedy actress.
just wait.
What type of
We're
genre
not
is this?
watching that.
Do you think it's a romantic comedy?
But that's a bloop. That's a gag reel, I think.
Oh,
because-
it will be in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. So. I mean, Max, you're not
No,
gonna
I think we
see,
need to play
No,
it. Okay.
guys, you fucking perverts.
No, but like, okay, but seriously, what, like, if you were in the, like, whatever the government agency that defines, like, you know, what's allowed to be on TV and what's not, kind of shit.
Just show
What
them
what
everything.
exactly would be your line? What would the rule you would make? What
No,
is what is
no
allowed
any
and what's-
animal porn or child porn or
Yeah, but like,
No,
what is porn? Where do you
that's
define
beautiful.
porn?
Yeah, when do you change from like the news to porn? Where's that line?
I would keep the rule that after 10 p.m. you show certain stuff, and before that,
Like full dick. after
not
10
full time.
p.m.
no.
Okay, you guys are not from Poland, but did you notice that you don't have beer commercials or alcohol commercials before 9 p.m. in
I'm
Poland?
from Poland and I didn't
So, I was
notice
gonna say,
that.
I don't watch
yeah.
TV here, so
Now
I
that,
don't know.
well, now that you said it, no.
Yeah.
I've honestly never spent more than like 5 minutes watching
Okay.
Polish TV.
Oh yeah,
so
of course you're not.
wouldn't
Yeah.
be
What am I
any
talking
help here.
about? You're not watching Polish
I don't know,
Um,
Mufasa.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're being remade into a new movie later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And the whole genie controversy.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
We talked about this last.
Yeah, but are you?
Genie?
Are you actually auditioning for a part in the new movie?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Oh,
get
no.
I
Yeah.
would love to play in Lion King.
But the thing is, because he's quite
The
big, right,
cast of Lion King.
Yeah.
they have to get a really strong monkey to lift him up. So they're going to need to get the Rock or something to just go. Oh!
I'm not big.
Well, yeah, but you're not little.
Whoa.
Why is this squeaking? It wasn't squeaking.
I
last-
thought that was the dog.
No.
No, it wasn't.
That's
Yeah.
annoying.
That's comedy content. Nice. So,
So since there's a lull, I got another video for you guys. So there's obviously you guys
Pornhub.
are fighting fans, right?
Yes.
There's been plenty of videos. I forgot who it was. There was one in the MMA. He went for a kick on a guy's shin, and his leg just kind of wrapped around his shin.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So there's some of these videos that are just like kind of cringy,
Yeah.
right?
I can't watch them. Yeah.
Do you ever like do you guys run or do athletic things? Do you ever worry about stuff like that? Is that ever like in your mind when you're running or playing basketball or some shit like that?
Did you notice that like Kevin asked a question and everyone just walked away?
I feel very welcome in this.
I'm so sorry.
Can you
Like, if
can you
you-
ask
I
questions?
just
again?
wanted to
Okay,
pull.
so-
I just wanted to pull your.
So to rewind, so you have these like disturbing videos of people breaking their legs
Yeah.
in really nasty ways. Or
Very
something.
cringe.
I know we've talked about sometimes you guys have done some training for kickboxing or play
Not some. I'm fucking awesome. What?
or play sport we played football. It's like is that ever in the back of your mind?
Yeah.
Like these horrific injuries.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch like Breaking Bone?
Breaking Bones.
So there was a video that
I can't watch.
you're gonna watch.
Just go. Just
so it
go
happened
for it.
this week. There was a gymnast of all sports in gymnastics. This girl, we'll watch the video. I don't.
I
really need to
won't
explain.
watch it.
She got.
Is it a girl
fucked.
as well?
You don't have to watch it,
Oh.
but you have to play it.
It was.
Is that the
fucked
rule?
up. So if
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
not
to just
gonna
hit
watch it
play
then.
on that,
Okay, hit
just
play.
watch it. Don't be a bitch.
Okay. Is there a broken bone in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
there's plenty of.
I mean,
multiple-
look at the title.
multiple. Jesus. You have
It could be like Cameron Diaz. After
Snap.
that.
Yeah, we should have had that
Legs.
before Cameron Diaz. Okay.
snaps
I
both legs.
fucking
Is
hate
there a
those.
broken bone?
No, without sound.
Wait.
Aerospace engineering major.
So first of all, her
I'm
her
a bitch.
routine
Okay,
before
wait, I'm a
this-
bitch. Wait, I'm a
Why?
bitch.
Why? Okay. Why?
I'm a
No, it was a really big thing. Like all my friends had texted me about this. Like it was a
really big thing. All my friends had texted about it.
Did this happen like
This
recently?
week. Yeah, it was.
this
like,
week.
Okay,
it
Carolina,
maybe like 2
don't
days
watch
ago.
Okay.
Don't
Which
watch
leg is it though?
Both.
fucking look at the title. I mean,
Snaps both
Oh,
legs.
I'm not watching that.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Have fun, bitches.
is
Watch
it
it.
going
Did you watch it? Come on, you gotta watch it. It's for the content. It's for your fans. See, okay, for the fans watching,
Not looking.
this is what I'm talking about. Your hosts come
That's
in.
not the fucking content
Your
we are
hosts
looking
come
for.
in and they say, "Fuck our fans. We don't care about the content."
Yeah, fuck our
Did
fans.
you watch it?
Yeah.
You watched it?
I am going to be sleeping one eye open, gripping my pillow tight
Was
after
it
that.
bad? Was it bad? Tell me.
Huh?
Was it bad?
It was quite bad. That was
What-
really
what
bad.
See, I don't personally.
Look at it. Look at your face. That's some sleepless nights.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah. You look like you came
I-
back from Vietnam.
I'm pale, I'm frightened,
I lost it
but I managed to slip another quote in.
See, I got one. I actually said twice that I was waiting for you guys to catch that.
That's two, boys. That's
But I
two.
did lose one of my quotes again. But no, see, I guess I
No, I
don't
can't
ever
watch.
think about that shit because I've seen a lot of it. Like in my life, we had a guy in American football on one of our teams. Fucking snapped his fibula. Like he tried to stand up and it just buckled.
What is a fibula?
Your big leg bone.
Your
Oh,
thigh
shit.
bone, basically.
So yeah, so there was one guy in the NBA like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, there's been a couple. Pretty recently.
He just jumped and his fucking leg snapped. It was the biggest bone in your.
yeah,
Is it-
the
is
fibula.
that the
There's the
The
fibula
thigh
and the
bone.
tibula. I honestly
Well,
don't know which.
You've got the tibia and the fibula, but I'm not sure if they're the bones
There's
in the
one.
lower leg or the high. The
yeah, that
upper
was
leg.
one I got in. I'm missing one.
Yeah, we are watching like UFC
I-
and stuff, but I can't. It's like snapping legs and bones. It's
I
just.
think
that's
I've
too
just
much for me.
seen a lot. Like I had another buddy snowboarding. Like his arm was a straight like Z.
Right, right.
I've broken too many bones to count. Like I don't know. It's just normal for me. I don't really worry about it.
I don't know why, but
So when I see shit like that, it's like it's not funny, but like it's almost funny.
I don't know why, but arms are. It's I can watch arms snap, but legs, it's a different story for me.
Maybe
don't
it's just
know.
because they're harder to snap, so it feels more brutal. Maybe.
Yeah.
The only thing about that was the two of them broke at exactly the same time in the same place,
Oh,
and it didn't break the skin,
Yeah.
so it was
It's
kind of
so if you
okay.
don't really want to watch it, I'll
No.
give you a summary.
Mm.
If you're walking, your knees bend like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Her knees bent like this.
Okay. Gotcha. Fuck me.
Both of them at the same
No.
time. So
Never.
Seeing
Let's
as
never
we're
watch that
seeing as
again.
we're still using the internet, I just want to do one more thing.
Yep.
With the internet, but I need you to pull up a Google page for me.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So do you remember a few weeks ago when we did the taste test?
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you that I did actually add some
pass
some
it
secret
over.
ingredients. I'll just wait till Kevin.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, when we did the taste test 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did add some secret ingredients. I didn't tell you at the time,
Mm.
but
was
I
the
think
most
if we pull up
ridiculous shit.
this book where I got the recipe, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. If you type in natural harvest,
is this a porn site?
no, it's not. Just type in natural harvest. I promise it's not a porn site. It's
Okay,
it's-
guys,
it's a book cover.
guys. We need to be really careful what we are doing. Fuck off. Let me do that.
Natural harvest.
But the production value of this is just terrible. You should first fucking search for it and then show
I'm
them.
gonna do
It's
a
just-
fucking close up on your fucking
It's just
beautiful
a
face
book.
first.
It's just a book cover.
Natural what?
Natural harvest, and it's just where I got my ideas. Some of the recipes that I was interested in trying out, and I think you guys had a really nice time. If you zoom in on
On this?
on that there, it's hard to probably see.
Just go for Google Images.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
What
You-
is that?
If you just zoom right in, can you get like
You can zoom like
Yeah.
you know what?
just
What
get,
is
get a bit
that?
closer, just a little bit closer.
What the fuck is that? That's a pudding.
What you'll see
A
there,
collection of semen-based recipes.
Oh fuck off! Is that a real book?
that my ladies and gentlemen, that is a real book,
Oh shit.
and it's not even a joke.
What is that
Written
semen
by a
black?
co-host, Cahill.
Where did they find the semen from?
They created.
Where did they find it? Well,
natural.
It's natural.
They naturally harvested.
I mean, to do a fucking whole book of recipes, you need obviously a lot of semen into.
A lot of trial and error. Yeah.
I will admit to finding some excerpts of this online and reading it, and it's something like, so when you have guests over, always have a container of semen inside your fridge, and whenever you need to add something extra to the cocktail, and they give a perfectly normal recipe, and then it just goes and lay some sperm on top to give it that more fluidy taste.
Basically, they do like some pork chops and then just.
It's like
they
throwing
put
some whipped cream on a dessert.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives you that extra.
It's the most
little
incredible
something.
read ever, and like he keeps putting
It's
things
the
like,
most incredible read ever.
Yeah, but he says
That's
if
what
you
said.
want to make the broth a little bit more creamy,
Does he go like all bold, all caps?
yeah, it's a fantastic book. I think all of you should give it a read.
Have you guys heard of these? I keep losing this. I think I know what they are by now. Have you guys heard of these? I heard it in a podcast recently. There's basically it's popping up in America. There are these masturbation clubs,
Okay.
more or less, and they're we're in 2019. Everybody's hey, you're ex-sexual or some shit. You can make up whatever thing. So it was basically saying it's a club for people who aren't gay, but for guys who want to get together and masturbate. They don't like jerk each other off. They just get together like us in the circle here. and
Not
we just
like us,
kinda-
Kevin.
We hang out, we have a conversation, and we masturbate.
Jesus. Okay.
And
first,
this is the real thing that is happening in the United States.
First of all, many of Americans don't know that it's 2019, so that's
That's a valid point.
And then it's not surprising for me.
Alabama.
Well, when there's a urban legend that kids here in Poland would, like a few years ago, would go just stand in a circle, guys, have a fucking cookie in the middle.
Soggy biscuit.
Yeah, and the last guy who
Is it
came...
called soggy biscuit?
Soggy biscuit. Really? The last guy who came on the biscuit basically
Had to eat it.
had to eat it.
Yeah.
You had the same thing in Ireland?
Apparently
he's
there was.
experienced with the man.
Yeah, you.
No.
Yeah.
You have again the same look of despair and.
I read Natural Harvest. Yeah, but apparently I don't know, was that like an urban legend or did it actually happen
I
at least
mean-
once and somebody spread it around? I wouldn't. It's not unbelievable.
I mean, I get by with a little help from my friends. That's taking it a little bit to the next step. So I don't know if
Busted
that's like.
bitch. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No fucking idea.
That's the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get by with a little help with my friends. Are you even trying to play this game?
Yeah, I am, but I'm forgetting the text.
Okay.
That was about
Beatles.
as good a place
Yeah.
as any to try to sneak that in there.
The Beatles.
The what?
The Beatles.
You fucking crazy?
I get
Well,
by with a little help
made
from my
them,
friends.
so he
Do
knows.
you not know the Beatles?
I don't know what the Beatles. That's not the
Yeah, they're
lyric
like
from the
really
Beatles.
small
serious?
musical insects.
That's like one of their biggest songs they've ever made.
I thought that's the Joe Cocker.
Oh, I get by.
Oh,
with a little help
Jesus
from my
Christ. Have you still got that
friends.
hat?
Also, Joe Cocker just
I get
covered the
high
song.
with a little help
Well, if Joe
from my
Cocker did it,
friends.
he obviously covered it, yeah.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
with a little
Okay,
help
bitch.
from
Now
my
we have
friends.
the technology. I
Do
can
you
fucking.
need anybody? I need somebody to love. Have you seriously never heard this song? Jesus Christ, keep the hat on.
I thought that you were talking about this.
Hymn for My Soul.
Oh, you know,
Who's this guy?
you know this
You
is.
know
Cocker.
Joe Cocker, but you don't know the fucking
Okay, hold on. Joe Cocker is very well known.
Who the fuck this
You know that this
That's the
is
song.
going to pull us off YouTube
Oh shit!
faster
you're right.
than
Okay, sorry.
Cameron Diaz.
Demonetized.
That's not that same. That's not the
not the
same
same?
song.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I
No.
thought that. Okay,
Jeez.
busted anyway,
I'm-
bitch.
I'm learning things. I got one, so I'm happy.
One.
One. Have you figured out what bands we have here yet, or what
Well, you have
singers we have?
Metallica. I have the
Yeah,
Beatles,
the
obviously.
Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you have
What
because
was it? The one
whatever.
that I Will Survive.
Uh-huh.
So that was.
okay.
Fuck, who was that?
I can't-
Will
I-
survive.
Don't say shit. Nope. That's the Bee Gees, and is it the Bee Gees?
The Bee Gees. That's Gloria Gaynor.
Is it?
What is wrong with you today?
I thought that was the Bee
You're like
Gees.
fucking musically autistic.
Don't turn around now.
That's no.
Actually, you never got to actually plug the name of your podcast.
It's I don't know. How did you?
Because I will survive because it's obviously a struggling thing.
The downtown Spartans. The
Downtown Spartans.
So if you care to hear about my university sports teams, there it is. The
Okay.
downtown Spartans.
Do we learn anything else like about your private life, about what kind of shampoo you use?
No, I kind of I've gone into different parts of like when I was a student there, and like because sports is a big part. Obviously, with university sports being so popular, it's a big part of being a student at a university. So like a big win. It's a big thing at Michigan State. We burn couches in the streets. I don't know why that got started exactly, but
Burn couches.
if you win a big game, so you'll take your sofa, your old fucking shitty sofa that you bought on Craigslist or like OLX, kind of the same thing, Craigslist in the U.S. You'll take your old shitty sofa, you'll bring it out into the street, and you'll light it on fire. And it's a Michigan State thing. You win a big game, you light some couches on fire.
Oh, I know what I wanted
So,
to ask you.
This is, you can look it up since we have this, but like there's all sorts of videos of like Michigan State. Just look up like Michigan State couch burning.
Fire. It sounds like it should be racist, but it's not.
Yeah,
Michigan State couch
burning.
burning.
Yeah.
It sounds like couch is a synonym for something like Mexican.
Go to
He's just setting me up because I don't know English, and you just saying shit.
98 was like the first really popular.
Yeah, that looks like the Ku Klux Klan, but it's couches. Yeah, look, mass hysteria.
The calm and
Burnings.
tranquil surroundings of Michigan State University
This is my kid.
Oh my god, it's full of Asians.
provide a perfect
A lot of fucking Asians.
I don't want to say anything, but Asian people.
Skip ahead to when you see fire. It's gonna be all sorts of.
Yeah, that's what
just
Coco Stan said as well.
My god, it's.
Finally, I get to get this out of
What
my
is this
system.
audio? This is weird.
God, it's the land of big sweaters.
This is the 90s. You can tell by the outfits.
with
Yeah, this is
Okay, leave it here. Leave it here.
riots in the
joined by even
streets.
more students
People opening doors.
People
who
burning
had spent the night drinking
couches.
in local bars.
Yeah, Michigan State University.
They look like a bunch of rednecks.
You look
As
like
the crowd's
you.
frenzy built to a fever
Actually.
pitch,
There's a whole lot of
more
bros
than a
there.
dozen fires
There's a
were
couch
set,
burning.
and the reason for the
People going
demonstration
crazy, just drunk
seemed
off
all
of drinking
but forgotten.
40s. And
Jesus, fucking Americans. Always.
yeah, but basically we won a big basketball game and they decided to go out
Whose
on the street and
hormones are
burn
raging.
Are you sure it's not
White
like
couches.
people in the
That
middle
they
of that
feel
bonfire?
An injustice.
It might be. I don't
When
know.
you put those two together in the right
People are
environment,
really fucking. Oh, there's
you
a
can
PhD
create all
talking
sorts
about
of
it.
havoc.
That's.
Okay.
It's a stereotype of our university. Like other university, like there will be a school in California where if we beat them, they're like, oh, these fucking losers are gonna go burn couches. Like it's a thing.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about safety because you obviously
Safety.
Safety.
you were
Sexual safety.
born and raised, or just raised in Detroit?
So I was raised in a suburb of Detroit, and then I lived after I graduated university. I lived in the city center of Detroit for a couple of years. So.
Okay, so how would you compare the safety, the personal safety from Detroit and then in Poland? How would you describe it?
Obviously, it's different.
Yeah, because,
In
Polish
Europe
people-
in general, in America in general, there's the guns, right? Is an obvious separation. No matter where you are in the U.S. and where you are in Europe, for the most part, guns is a big thing. So, when I was living in the city center, there were 2 times I remember where I heard gunshots from my window. I didn't feel unsafe. I lived in a decent neighborhood. Like Detroit is a place where if you know where you are and if you know what you're doing, you're fine. I mean, it's a safe city if you know where you are. If you kind of venture out of that, you're gonna run into a lot of problems. I mean, Detroit has its stereotypes for a reason, but no, coming to Wrocław, like it's actually funny. So there are certain areas of town where I've heard from different people, oh, okay, that's not a really great area to be at night, kind of thing, that I've been to, and I would walk around with my headphones in at night by myself and not even feel worried. And maybe that's just ignorant of me, but like.
Yeah.
We're actually in one of those areas right now.
It's funny
And we all turned out all right.
Yeah, not you. You got mugged.
Okay. Damn it. Yeah, that's true.
But okay.
But no, like just like as a to make sure I bring this up. I mean, where I grew up, like where I lived growing up with my parents' house, I grew up in like a quite frank, like very white neighborhood, like where it's like it's the suburbs. There's like it's the suburbs, I guess is the only way to, like, American suburbs are like stereotypically like the safest, most conservative places in America. I did not grow up in Detroit.
Right.
I lived in Detroit for a couple of years, but I didn't grow up there. So I only had a couple of years of experience, like actual Detroit.
Right.
We were downtown all the time, but I didn't grow up there.
So back to your Max story. Can you tell us what you did?
What happened to me
Yeah.
when I got mugged?
Yeah, because I think more than anything, it was your fault.
Which time? I got mugged twice.
Well, it's not that. You deserved it. Okay,
We've got technical difficulties, i.e. an envelope under the door.
So, apparently your microphone is dead.
My fucking hell.
You sounded like super British for a second there. Did anybody else catch that?
The problem was. It's still dead.
Fucking hell.
No, okay, you just speak.
No, it's dead. It's still dead.
Okay.
We can share the microphone.
Yeah, you can come over and share with your brother.
You're twins, you've shared a lot of things. You shared a womb. I mean, you can share a microphone.
Yeah, you've been busting nuts together since the beginning of time.
Tell me about it. It won't work. Is it? That's the thing. Do you remember last week? Every time he fucking touches the microphone and moves it back and forth, it's fucking.
How I am.
That's how he rolls.
And now you're fucking mute. Fuck you.
The nervous fidgeting.
Yeah, it's just the way he rolls.
Actually.
So talking about the ones. So since he's gone and can't defend himself with this ridiculous fucking onesie. We were talking earlier. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a onesie on where
Okay.
you have the one foul swoop. It's your pants, it's your shirt, it's everything. I think that we can start a business and make fashionable onesies for the future, for gentlemen of the future. Where it's a onesie, but we
Like
make
a
it
suit?
so it looks like
Yeah.
Well, you could make a suit. You could make like the jeans and a t-shirt look, and it's more comfortable. You only have to wash like one thing.
But if you sleep in it every night,
Now this idea
Well, then
is
you have the
dead.
pajama
Yeah.
onesie and the day onesie.
Now Billy's
Okay.
gonna steal that idea.
Yeah,
you know,
Billy from
Fucking
Bangladesh.
Billy.
Yeah.
But hold
he's
on.
gonna undercut us
is
too.
the onesie that you wear on Monday is your day onesie, and the one that you wear on Tuesday is your day twosie.
Nice.
What is
Nice.
happening to you today?
Oh, sorry, Dumbo.
Nice.
Bambi. Okay.
Bumbo. We're gonna call you Bumbo.
No, I just like when you're more comfortable, you feel better,
Yeah.
right? Like obviously.
But
So
that's-
if you
that's
had
not,
that as your daily, I mean, like imagine all the people. I can't even. I tried. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hold it back.
That was a fucking setup.
I tried really hard.
Fuck off.
This was an elaborate scheme to bring up my out because I
But you
can't.
got
I
away
feel
with
like
it.
I can't.
You would have got away with it if you.
I
stopped.
know, but I literally couldn't even say it with
It's
a straight
so
face.
long I can tell.
Imagine
It's-
all the people living life in peace. So the setup was you feel so much
even
better
know them.
wearing a onesie.
Beatles.
Like imagine
John
you
Lennon.
feel more peaceful. Imagine all the people living.
imagine.
And
I
I,
just
had
couldn't-
to bring up Billy
Because your stupid
because of your
fucking
scheme.
thing, I can't imagine. I can't even say this with a straight face.
Jesus.
I think you would have.
But
gotten
no,
away with it.
like this was an honest conversation. I think the onesie is the thing of the future. So we should design fashionable onesies.
Okay, I think we could do that, because we have contacts.
Yeah, for merch. We
Huh?
can do for
Yeah,
merch.
we can get in
Yeah,
contact with Billy.
the official screwed up onesie.
Yeah, we've got Sally in Ohio,
Yeah.
so she can do
doing
marketing.
our marketing, you know.
Yeah, we've got Billy in Chile. He can be our fly
Chile.
guy.
Chile.
I think we've got the bases covered. Yeah.
Any emails?
Yeah. Did we receive any emails this week?
Yeah, especially after today. There's
I
gonna be
think
fucking-
we got one. Just let me check. I'm not sure.
Jesus
Do
Christ.
you know how?
Hold on. I think I had one. Yeah. This was from. Who was this from? No, it was again from Billy in Bangladesh. Actually,
He is a super fan. You guys got to send him some merch. as soon
he's
as-
obviously
he
like.
gets a free screwed up.
He
one.
said if animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Obviously,
Pigeons.
Cats.
Explain yourself.
Because cats are dickheads.
A bit more context.
Pigeons are
Fucking
so
monkey.
much more fucking asshole-ish than cats.
Yeah, my girlfriend
But they
would
can't
agree with you.
do anything about it. You know that pigeons and birds in general, they poop not when they want to. Just they don't have any anus muscles. How do you
Yeah,
call it?
sphincters.
But yeah, that's the
Can you spell
the
that
word.
for me, please?
Sphincter.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell your sphincter.
Can you
Bumble.
spell that?
Use that in a sentence, please.
Fuck off.
I'll find out where. No problem, Bumbo. Can I spell sphincter?
Yeah.
Sphincter. Oh, Her. Sorry. No, Ter. Sphincter. It's like these muscles that you.
I'm assuming also that you're wearing the hat backwards.
Yeah,
I'm
because I'm
assuming
not
you're
actually
also
gonna
okay
wear
with
it
that. But
properly because I don't think I deserve it.
okay, that's fair.
Mhm.
Always deserve it.
Okay.
You
But no, I think
deserve it.
that pigeons would be the biggest fucking dickheads if they could talk. Like, imagine walking through like the market square, and you have like 50 fucking pigeons as you have like a piece of bread that you're eating.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh my god,
Give
I
me the
would.
bread! Give me the bread! Give me the bread!
And the annoying
As if I
walk.
don't already want to kick every pigeon in Wrocław. That would.
There's a lot of fucking pigeons.
Yeah, and I want to kick all of them. They're shitty. They're not animals. Can we acknowledge that there's a difference between an animal and a pigeon?
What?
Because I love animals and I would never harm animals,
I
but I
can
think
agree.
that pigeons are in a separate category.
What happened in your childhood that you want to?
Nothing. I
Like,
just fucking
pigeons-
hate pigeons.
I don't. Why?
I kicked
They're
a
just
pigeon
everywhere. They're everywhere. They're annoying. You kicked a pigeon?
You
I'm proud of
busted.
you.
Why did you kick a pigeon?
once. Because Aga hates them as
deserved
well, and it was like one of our first.
Oh, he kicked a
Dates,
pigeon for his
dates.
girlromantic on her date.
Oh,
Oh
is
my
that
gosh.
romantic or is it? Oh, what, okay. So
In Poland, it
obviously,
is. Yeah.
obviously, there's no ladies in the room to say. But do you think that that would be a romantic gesture, or would it be a
was-
thing where a woman would be like, "Oh, fuck this guy"?
No, it was for Aga because she fucking hates
Okay.
pigeons.
Oh my god.
Fucking hate them.
I think I'm gonna go after this podcast. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna kick a pigeon for my girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
bring
should.
Alex the head.
You
of
eat
the
too,
pigeon.
eat too slow though. You're too old to slow. You don't have the movement.
If I can't outmaneuver a pigeon, I might as well just kill myself right
It
now.
was like in the Rocky movies where he has to go catch a chicken.
It's not a pigeon, Kevin.
Yeah, chickens are a bit quicker.
Yeah, and they're not pigeons.
So what do you think? What would be the rudest?
The
animal?
rudest animal.
a sheep because he's from Ireland.
That's nice.
I think flamingos look a bit poncy.
Why?
Oh, they would be
Birds.
so fucking. Oh, they'd be
Because
snobby.
they all, do you not notice they all turn their back to you?
Yeah,
When you go to look at them, they'll go,
look at this fucking.
How? Maybe they
and
love
they don't even want to talk
anal.
to you. They put their fucking head into the sand. They're like, oh, you're speaking.
It's
He's,
not
he's like
Fleming.
only poor people go
Okay,
to the
can
zoo.
you? Which flamingo puts his head into the sand?
The flamingo?
No.
I thought the flamingos put their heads into the sand.
No, I think that's a thing.
Okay,
I,
yeah,
they're
I'm
doing
with you
that.
on this one. I think that's a
They,
thing.
they stand on one leg and also they put their heads into sand.
I think that's a thing.
It's not a flamingo. You
What the fuck is
Something puts their head in the sand. And I
Isn't
think
it an
it's
ostrich?
flamingo.
Ostrich,
Yeah,
yeah.
ostrich, yeah.
You're
Is
not
it?
now wearing the hat for like 3 days just because you said that.
I'm not really
I'm not really
confident
sure.
about
Okay,
that.
I mean,
I mean, we have a fucking computer. Just fucking look it up.
I can't see
We
shit
have
though,
this-
from here.
I'm
We have
willing
this
to accept I'm
technology
wrong.
now.
Like,
How
because
about-
I've
It's
said
an
wrong
ostrich.
before.
It's not a.
Can you not see
flamingo.
that from there?
No,
Do you need? Do you wear glasses?
no, I do. I don't. But I think I need glasses.
I wear contacts. Like you can borrow mine. You can just kind of like.
No.
Isn't that disgusting though?
Yeah,
No?
really
I don't
disgusting.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not.
You don't
good.
want
It's
Kevin's
definitely
eye
not
juice
something
all
you
over
should
your
do,
eye
yeah.
juice. That's like swapping fluids. Ew.
I
I
wouldn't
did
mind
think earlier
swapping
of,
fluids with Kevin.
Since you guys were doing the would you rather, I have one that's not as fucking repulsive as some of the ones that you guys have been doing. A little more lighthearted for the children that are watching.
Sure.
Would you rather
No, don't.
take a punch from Mike Tyson in his prime, like full on, he gets his full weight, and you just stand with your arms behind your back and just take it. Or sprain an ankle once a year for the rest of your life.
Spray?
Sprain.
Like twist
like
it
you
really
kinda
badly,
twist
like-
your ankle. It's nothing, it's a couple weeks and it'll be healed again.
Oh, the ankle for sure.
Every year for the rest of your
Yeah.
life. You don't know when it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. You'll be walking to work one
I
day
think
and
the
step on a
ankle,
curb.
yeah.
and
The
roll
ankle,
your
just
ankle.
pull up his training. He was a
No,
killer.
I take
he
a
would
punch.
he would
take the punch?
He would
You would
kill
take
you.
the-
I'm sorry.
Oh,
You take one
with
punch
glove or without?
with a glove. Yeah.
It's-
without a glove, you
mean,
die.
I think
Please.
I think with the glove it's
mean,
even worse than
you
without.
one time and it's done.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
done.
The
I
glove-
prefer it to be
With
done.
the
You know
with
what?
the ankle, have
It
you
shits
ever
your brain
sprained
more.
an ankle? It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but it's only for a couple of weeks. If
But
Mike
for
Tyson
the rest
will
of your
fuck
fucking
you up-
life, every year.
But that okay.
So that few
If-
weeks adds up to like a
if
whole
Mike
year's
Tyson
worth of
punches
time.
you in the face, that's like at least 5 years out of your life.
The brain damage.
yeah, it is. It's not even a
Possibly,
joke.
But like, I have a really good chin.
Okay.
Okay,
He would
the
kill
glove-
you.
the
I'm
glove-
sorry, but he
I
would
think
kill
I
you.
would take the sprained ankle. I've sprained my
Yeah,
ankle
yeah.
enough. Like it's something you
Definitely.
deal
I
with.
took a
Definitely.
punch and I had a fucked up ankle.
But I
would
can see the.
definitely
I
do it.
mean, you deal with it once, and then you might have a little bit of fucking. But like I have memory loss from like smoking weed, so like memory loss from getting punched. It's the same thing, right?
Mike, if you're out there, I'm ready.
And the one thing that I want to tell you, glove or without glove, the glove will protect his hand, not your face.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make a fucking difference with Mike Tyson.
I make a deal with
Dude,
you.
if he didn't have a glove on and went full punch, you might die.
I think that would be actually better than with
Yeah.
a glove.
You think
to
so?
be honest?
The
Yes.
glove is meant to shake
Because
your head a little bit more.
without the glove, he would.
take it easier.
Yeah, because
You
he
know,
could break his
His hand
arm.
might flinch.
Yeah, I guess I get that, but like, does he feel pain?
Well, it's not anymore.
I make a deal with you. I will take a punch from Mike Tyson, full force in the face, this week, if I knew that for the rest of my life, every year, each of you sprained your ankle.
Okay, would you rather have that ridiculous tattoo of his,
Ooh, okay.
or have a tattoo of Kahal fucking your belly button? Okay, you can cover it, so it
yeah.
doesn't.
with the fashionable onesie, no
Yeah.
less.
I definitely could not pull off a face tattoo.
Yeah,
There are some people in this world who, like, Mike Tyson pulled off that tattoo.
it's his tattoo. Yeah,
I mean, like, straight up, he pulled off the tattoo.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. There are people who could. I would take Kahal fucking my belly button.
That's good to know.
How big? How? Like, we should start there. How big? Like, is his head at my nipple? Like, is this like a huge
Kevin,
fucking...
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
short.
huge-
It's definitely not at your nipple.
no, it's a huge. It's like
Like a
this
full
big.
fucking chest piece. Like,
Yeah, half of chest, but yeah, it's like this.
But can we also like tattoo an ass around
Is it a
Kevin's
lo-
belly button so it looks like an anus?
Oh, that would be good.
and is it a life-size, like, tiny dick? Like, is it a big Kahal tiny dick?
Yeah, it's human. It's like scaled
Okay.
down, but it's Kahal.
So they have like a big Kahal with just like this tiny little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay.
normal.
Like
Pe-
normal.
Pecker
Yeah.
patrol, I like to call it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd
What-
take
what-
that.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Get a
Are
get a
you
tattoo,
fucking your
a
own
tattoo of
belly
myself on my
No, it
stomach,
would be
fucking
myself.
No,
It's
okay, no. I think it would be better to be yourself.
Yeah,
Because
no.
imagine having like the first time you have sex with a woman, like a new girl, and you take off your shirt, you're in the moment, and she realizes that you have a tattoo of yourself fucking your own belly button.
Some
That would
girls
be,
would be turned
fucking horrible. I would rather have you fucking my belly button than me fucking. My
Thank
belly
you.
button.
I was hoping you say that.
on. In a tattoo, right? It's not
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
Well, I couldn't.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
a
fuck
tattoo.
my
okay.
own belly button. That'd be.
No, he would be.
I don't fuck it, like it's a tattoo. If you've got that far, if you get weirded out by the look of a tattoo, then go fuck yourself. You're not getting any of it.
Yeah, but the question is, would you rather make it?
I'd probably I wouldn't get a tattoo on my face.
Yeah.
Do we
It's
all
hard.
have tattoos here?
You're the only one that doesn't have a tattoo.
You don't have a tattoo. Do either of you guys have a tattoo that you regret?
I have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this one here. It's my.
Are you like you genuinely regret
My
getting
hung-
it? Like
I
you wish
don't-
you didn't get it.
I don't regret getting it. There was reasons behind getting it. I just regret how it wasn't. It didn't turn out. It didn't turn out as well as it could have. And it's about a year later. The Hunger Games came out, and basically the symbol. Yeah. This it looks basically like the Mockingjay.
Never watched that movie, so I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I read the books and watched the movie. I can say I'm a fan.
You're a fan.
It's
You
a
wouldn't be a
good-
fan of this tattoo.
Shit. No, I've seen it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get it covered up.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck you're
Yeah.
talking about.
I'll show you it later on.
But like you genuinely regret getting it. Like if you
No,
went back in time, you would.
No, fuck it, no. I don't regret
No.
it, but I will cover it up with something better.
Yeah, because I get this. When my mom saw my first tattoo, you know, obviously you get the whole fucking. But it's the whole like you're gonna regret this when I'm older, and I can't picture ever regretting any of my tattoos.
It
Like I
depends.
see like 80-year-old dudes with tattoos, I'm like fucking right on, man. Like it.
It looks brilliant. Like if it's because your tattoo, it didn't age that well. You know what
My
I mean?
one?
Yeah,
This one here?
This one here.
Yeah, because it's just it wasn't done with any real care.
It was done in prison.
Yeah, in jail.
Yeah, it was
The
done
prison
with a-
tattoos are sketchy.
It's-
I mean, you got a guy with like a chisel and a
Yeah, without fucking hand protection or anything.
What are you typing in?
Just a Instagram page that I discovered up in
Natural Harvest.
No.
semen-based recipes. You're looking for more? We already have a whole book.
Fucking look at those tattoos. Just go.
Oh,
Is that when people tattoo tits? Is that what they do?
what?
I-
Is that normal?
That's a pizza, okay?
is that normal?
Oh, it's a pizza.
I've never seen a
No,
a
but
girl
that's not
actually,
even-
like the process of it.
Oh no,
It's just-
let's go through them one by one and
Whoa! Hold up! No! Back boobs.
Hold up.
Back boob,
What?
Yeah.
Oh, back
That's
boobs.
Okay, the
What?
story behind that tattoo. That's her fucking boyfriend just said, okay, when I'm fucking you from behind, I want to see some boobs.
Maybe. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and maybe
she's got like another neck too. Like
and maybe
Yeah.
maybe he shaves
That's
the
a
back of her
face,
head
look,
and she's
there's a
eyes
face.
tattooed on it.
Holy shit.
that is fucking
That's-
weird.
That's not even like the fucking tattoos in here are fucking.
So this
Is that a
guy.
giant
Click on
dick?
the oh,
There's
that's
oh my
that's
god!
a fanny clam.
Yeah.
Is this all like one artist or what,
No,
what
no,
is
it's
this?
a look at that. That's actually
What is
well
that?
made.
That I was gonna say that is a very impressive like.
What's she doing?
That's a vagin.
oh, a vagine.
Vagin?
Yeah.
She's got the
And
finger.
that-
in the
Oh
ass,
my
too.
god.
Vincenzo, we're gonna get the modern guys.
Jesus Christ, that is impressive
No.
though.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose all our
the
sponsors.
artwork.
Billy, save us.
I love Aina.
the better one if they go up.
This one?
Yeah, come as a drink.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, that reminds me. I heard this.
Wait. Come as a drink. That reminds
That
me.
reminds
Okay,
me. Okay. No. So if you had your 5 fingers, right?
Mhm.
If you could have
I'm
your,
just gonna
your
leave that to you.
fingers as drink dispensers.
Okay.
So you had and
Sorry, Kevin. It's not a gag. What the fuck is
That's
that?
the best tattoo of all
That's
time.
a chess piece. It's a chess piece.
Oh, okay.
fantastic.
Oh, shit.
That's again going back to like, can you imagine like taking your shirt off with a girl?
I would happily do it with that.
That's
Yeah, that's incredible.
no, but
Anyway.
okay. So you
Yeah, go on.
have, if you had your 5 fingers as drink dispensers on one hand,
Okay.
10 would be a lot.
Yeah.
And you had an unlimited supply, so you could basically just suck your thumb and have an unlimited supply of this drink.
Mhm.
What 5 specific drinks would you pick? So, like, for example, if you picked beer, what kind of beer? Or if you picked wine, you can't just pick, like, wine,
Okay.
right? So what 5 drinks?
I like
in the
that
world
question.
would you pick?
Carbonated water.
Yeah,
Mhm.
water is.
Oh, you guys are fucking weird. Carbonated
Why?
water is
Lo-
shit.
no.
I would. Yeah. Okay. But go on. Carbonated water.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a Polish beer. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Of all the beers in the world, you pick a Polish beer.
I
Fucking hell.
don't want to
some
get
good
too
Polish beer.
fancy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
You only need 2?
Yeah.
No,
You guys
No,
are
vodka.
fucking...
Vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna use
Like
3 fingers.
Polish vodka.
Which 3 fingers then? If you're not going to use the other 2.
Yo, would
I'm
you,
gonna
would it be
use it to
these three?
put
Would it be
something in.
these
He's gonna be like,
three? Would it be these three?
Oh, does it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to suck your finger when you want to drink it.
Yeah.
So this
Which
is
three
the
fingers are you gonna
easiest
suck?
one. Like
Yeah, because
you can like.
The thumb is for the most, like,
Yeah.
the number one choice,
Okay.
right? Because you can just...
What
Yeah,
are
that would be water.
what are the other two fingers for then?
Why are you laughing?
I just imagine you doing it because you're really putting a lot of thought into this.
So vodka would be the middle finger. Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be
Okay.
like,
Yeah, so you have vodka, some Polish beer, and carbonated water.
Yeah.
What do we... For the Irishman?
I would have
Mashed potatoes.
I would have Guinness here.
Okay.
I would have Lucozade here.
What
the
is Lucozade?
fuck is Lucozade?
It's like a carbonated orange drink that's perfect for hangovers.
Ooh, okay.
I would have really good wine on my middle finger.
What, red or white?
White.
Okay.
Good choice.
I would have vodka here. And I would have baby's tears here.
Ooh, okay.
Because it reminds
Just
me
for when
of
you
my
need
own.
them. Yeah, just for when you need them. And
I don't know. I just think.
Sadness.
Obviously, water is the most
Oh
because
shit, I forgot water. Okay, it's too
Yeah.
late.
baby's tears are more important.
water. Why carbonated water just fucking?
No, I just
It's
fucking hate
disgusting.
it. It's like, it's weird.
You
I
don't drink
know,
it
it's
as well?
not-
Yeah.
I've never
No.
liked fizzy drinks. I don't like Coca-Cola.
There's a
and
lot
other
of
shit.
people
I
that
don't-
don't
there's
like.
something weird about it.
Oh jeez.
I drink a shitload of like regular water.
I don't like regular one.
And then coffee in this one.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
White. Not because I'm racist, because I love it.
We established that.
White.
I don't know, and yeah, alcohol, but fucking hell. It would be white wine, beer, and vodka. Why vodka? Not vodka. Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Whiskey's a little bit more luxurious. a
Yeah,
little bit
because-
more
no,
expensive.
Can you pour someone like from a distance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Why would
perfect.
Yeah,
keep
you
that
gotta
motion?
press on it though.
I
You
would
gotta
just go like that.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you'd probably want something like really pissy type of drink,
Yeah.
like acid.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically
yeah.
acid.
Something that makes people sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mix your semen.
just
You
milk.
come
That would
from
be
your
awesome.
finger.
Psst. Covered in milk.
This show is getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
I think I would have a water, dark beer, some dark beer, vodka, coffee, orange juice.
Oh, orange juice is a good shout.
Yeah, you need orange juice.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I like apple juice. Don't really like.
Well,
I don't
fuck you.
You're,
Yeah,
you
I
gonna be
don't-
licking his fingers?
I might.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Okay, what's the score on your fucking little game? I didn't slip
I
anything because every time I looked,
I got one in.
I just
I got
fucking
caught.
forgot.
I didn't even finish the
So
other
let's
one.
let's read them
obviously.
out, I guess.
Okay, you go first then.
So the one that
Did anybody get in more than one?
I got in more than one.
Yeah, me
Did?
too.
I got in. I don't know how I got in this one. Sleep with one eye open and gripping your pillow tight.
Oh, how did I not catch that one? Jesus, no.
When?
Did not.
I
when,
got it in-
What, do you remember the context?
No, but I remember saying it, kind of going, what? Couldn't be much more from the heart.
Yeah, that's nothing else matters.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one, sleep with one eye.
Enter Sandman. Enter Sandman. Sad but true. I got caught by
Yeah,
Max.
that's-
And the one I couldn't figure out how to get in. Don't forget my son to include everyone. Also Enter Sandman from Metallica.
Yeah.
You've got
I had Beyonce.
And who is the band?
yeah Beyonce.
Beyonce. Okay.
Got me looking so crazy right now. That was easy, and no one noticed. Just
I
you-
noticed it, but it was
yeah.
brilliant.
I'm a survivor, but
I'm
you,
a survivor.
See, yeah.
Yeah, that was more Destiny's Child. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I had half of "Suck on My Balls." Pause. I had enough. Just
Is that a real
That's a
Beyonce
lyric.
lyric?
That's a real Beyonce lyric. And the other one?
I couldn't. I could. So
That looks
that's
like a long
2.5.
one.
let's
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
But this one I didn't get. That was feeling like an animal with these cameras all in my grill. that would be. That would be
But I thought there was
Impressive.
cameras everywhere. You might
We
be
were
able to get
talking
them.
about the production of the podcast a couple times.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin,
I
Kevin,
know.
Kevin, Jesus.
You're so rude.
Okay, I got
Okay.
Spice Girls.
Oh shit.
It's difficult because
What?
who do you think you are? Some kind of superstar? That's
easy.
That's easy. Okay.
Okay.
That was okay. I
so
admit.
easy that you didn't even do it.
Yeah. Then I had every boy and every girl spice up your life. That's basically impossible.
Yeah, there's no way you could have snuck that one
Yeah,
in.
but the whole point was you to try it, and so we'd all laugh.
Okay, this was also easy. It's like stop right now. Thank you very much. That's
I need somebody with a human touch. That's the rest of the list.
See, the Spice Girls weren't as popular in the U.S.
Really?
They were here.
I mean, like, it was, people knew who they were, but, like, it definitely wasn't nearly as, but, like, we have a couple UK people that we work with, and from the way you guys talk about, like, it was nothing. We had, like, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera were, like, the 90s, like, pop,
Yeah.
fucking insanely popular pop
But they
stars.
were like individuals, like they were solo singers, so
Right.
a little bit different.
In Sync,
Oops, sorry.
Backstreet Boys.
And obviously I had. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Fuck off.
I
That
tell you,
was-
no, it's how you say it. Look, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. That's all you had to say it like.
Really, really want.
Really,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, I think you would have got away with that. Okay, Kevin, what
So I
did you
had
have?
the Beatles, obviously. I had Nothing's Gonna Change My World. I actually slipped in twice.
Oh, really?
So that was
Okay.
we were talking about Cameron Diaz, and it was
Oh yeah.
Nothing's
did.
Gonna Change My World. She's still amazing.
Oh, whoa! I didn't even get that. That's good. That's good.
Imagine all the people living life in peace. I tried to, and I literally couldn't. I get by with a little help from my friends. There was so many times where I thought about sneaking in and I couldn't. And then one thing I can tell you is we got to be free. There was just no opportunity to even remotely throw that one in.
You had to
so-
go full Kevin Hart on us.
Yeah,
to
right.
get
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
You have to bite the bullet.
So
with
I got
some of these.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it appears you're the winner.
Yeah, that appears so.
As your prize, we all decided together earlier, not you because well, we don't care, that the gift is the Hat of Shame. Congratulations,
Fucking baby.
wear it with pride. Make sure that you always will be my little bumbo.
You fucking hate me, don't you? Fucking dick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright.
We should probably
Let's
wrap
wrap
this
it.
up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
It was a
wrap it up.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you for
Kev.
coming.
Check out Downtown Spartans.
Yeah.
For all of your downtown Spartan
Yeah.
needs.
We gonna do this again very,
Yeah, I'll be
very soon.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
And next time we'll actually have it planned.
And
Yeah,
not
that'll
on
be-
Tuesday.
Yeah, and you don't have to like have a blanket anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I did.
You're here
That
now.
was
You're
so
real.
Can we
cringy.
still bring Kevin until he gets like moldy and
Kevin's not
fucking
going to get
disgusting?
moldy now that he's real avid. Oh shit!
He's
Look at
bald.
the surgery mark.
That's actually what happened to Kevin. Really?
He's bald. Jesus.
Yeah. Is that what your head looks like under a hat?
Yeah, no, this is actually a wig.
Oh,
I don't know
okay,
if I've told
okay,
you guys.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's-
like it.
Okay.
yeah.
No, Kevin's going to be part of the show.
I tried to like do this to just try to make it look normal.
Don't ever do that again. It made me get a little bit horny.
Yeah.
He
Handsome
just
bastard.
went.
It's like a shampoo commercial.
Okay, thank
Alright,
you.
let's
once
wrap it
again.
up. Thank you,
Alright,
everybody.
Fuck you all.
See you soon.
Ciao, ciao.
This guy is fucking phenomenal. That is awesome. Fucking awesome.
That wasn't bad for something completely unplanned. Yay!
That was good.
Completely unplanned. Completely unplanned.